Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It's been quite some time since I've uploaded a video, but today we are going to open up this Union Arena Nikke box, which is a little different than the waifu stuff I normally open, but Nikke, it's still kind of waifu-ish, and so it's actually an official TCG, so it's kind of a little different. But we'll check it out. I saw it at the card store, and I was like, I kind of want to get a box of that. And I figured it might make a good video. Which, I guess, you'll have, if anybody will have to let me know down below if I should open up other official TCG stuff. Because usually I open up waifu stuff, which is not official. But there are some, like, anime stuff of official cards that are kind of fun to open. So I thought this would be a little fun. What is this, a premium pack? There's 12 types of this one card. Okay. So we get 12 types of this one card. I don't think they're anything too crazy. It looks like they're commons and uncommons of just different characters from Nikke. So, yeah, we'll check this out. Again, apologize for the no upload in like a month and a half. One, it was Christmas time. Two, I was sick for like 5 weeks straight. Well, not 5 weeks. It was more like 4 weeks. And also, my eBay shop has not been bringing in as many sales, so I haven't ordered like as much product as I usually do. So it's been like just a bad time of the year here. So hopefully we can get some more uploads going here. We'll see. Hopefully the shop kicks back up start of the new year here. We'll see. We'll open up this little limited pack first because I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. And since these are official cards, I actually have some sleeves on standby if we pull anything crazy. I know this set does have some, like, really expensive cards that can be, like, a couple $100, but, my luck, if you've watched anything, or if you're a long-time viewer, you know I have the worst luck. Alright, we got Lapis, which is just her back. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's anything crazy. It's just a common. These kind of remind me of, like, Y Schwartz a little bit. And I know Nikke has a Y Schwartz, official, box, or set, which I was looking at, too, which seemed kind of interesting. But there's also an Azure Lane one I'd really like to open. It's got some really nice stuff in there. But, yeah, I'm curious if anybody cares to see any more official TCGs along with the waifu stuff. I'm not like swapping 100%. I'm just saying if anybody cared to watch both. These seem to be the commons, which are like, if you know Nikke, the game where they like shoot at robots and whatnot, this is typically what you see most of the time when they're shooting. So the actual card is just their back. I want to see some nice foil stuff. Alright, we got a little bit of a sus from Anise here. I've played Nikke, like, very sliver amount. Barely anything. So it's like, I know some of the characters I know. Like, you got Rappy, I think? Anise, Alice. A couple, I know some of them. Dorothy. Alright, we got nothing crazy. I don't know if there's actually like a card trick to this, kind of like Pokemon. I'm assuming we get like one foil in a pack. Okay, we got Rapunzel, which is just a normal rare at the bottom there. You can see it, the little R. Is the last card going to be your big hit? Alice, let's go. She is an SR card. She does have a few waifu cards as well. Ooh, it's got like a nice... it's not really like texture, but it's got like this nice like texture look to it. Kind of might be kind of hard to see on camera. Kind of trying to show the reflection of the light. Might be able to see it there. Interesting. I'm not gonna sleeve that one because it's just a SR. I've opened up like Y Schwartz and such before. And some of the stuff that looks nice really isn't like worth anything, or not that I'm going for just value. I actually don't even know if there's a... Would there even be... What character in Nikke would I actually have as my, like, main or favorite? I don't know. I don't know all the... I'd have to look at all of them. I think... I do kind of like Noir. However it's pronounced. I don't know if it's Noir. The camera keeps really, like, zooming in and out. I wonder if I can fix that. No, not really. Oh, and it bugged out. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that little cut there. For whatever reason, the camera was having some focusing problems. It should be a lot better now. So we got a reward. What kind of reward? Dorothy again. I'm going to assume most... Oh, there's Rappy. I'm going to assume most of these cards are going to be, like, all just normal commons and whatnot. Viper looking kind of nice. Until, like, the very last two cards. The weak and the strong. All right, here's our foil, Snow White. Looks, I'm assuming we get like a rare of these in every pack. Unless, like, you get, there's an off chance you can kind of get something else. And our fancy card. Oh my goodness, look at this. What is this? AP? I can't read, it's like, okay. Yeah, because that's the set. That's like the set Nikke 1 AP07. Well, this is like a full art card. This is instantly getting sleeved. This potentially could be like some giant hit that I don't realize that somebody's probably freaking out about. And they're like, no, there's no way he pulled that. And I'm like, I have no idea. Very nice. I do have the card list pulled up here for the big hits of the set, and it's not in there, so I don't think it is anything too crazy. I don't think so, no. But the art-wise, it's kind of weird. It doesn't have much foil to it. Like, the card is pretty, you know, there's like no foil. It's just basic card. But the artwork is really nice, and I like that's full art. Now, what's kind of funny is that Union Arena is actually like a game, right? So you can actually like play the game and make decks with them. How do you make a deck with this? There's literally like no stats on here or anything, or is this just purely for collection? Because I know like in Pokemon, you know, like there's the full art cards and whatnot. I mean, the full arts are the same exact as like the commons and the normal cards. They're just fancier. So I don't know if that makes a... So I don't know. I just don't see, like, these ones have like text and stuff on them. That one card doesn't have anything on it. Sugar. Isabel. Guilty. Anise. Drake. Modernia. Okay, I do know the top card in this set is her. She's like the $500 number one card. So I'm assuming she's gonna be like super hard to get. Oh, this is also rare. These are both rares. They're just one's pink and one's green. It must be a gameplay little mechanic thing there. We'll put our commons here. That they must mean different things. But yeah, I really kind of want to get the Azure Lane White Schwartz, and I kind of want to get the Nikke Azure, the Nikke White Schwartz. Boxes as well. I'd like to try some of those. Because I think in the Azure Lane Volume 2, there's a Cheshire card there. I mean, it's a real expensive card, but it'd be really cool to have. The Arc. The Allspark. Okay, we got a shiny rare Anise. Rapunzel. SR. Ooh, it's got a little bit of... Is it texture? It is kind of texture. It's very faint, but you can kind of see the different texture there. Alright, that's also SR. We'll put that there. This is another rare. Alright, we'll just put all the rares together. Apparently, there's multiple colors. I don't know how this works. I just like the look of the characters. Alright, keep it going. Oh, I guess it shows on here too. There's 116 types. We got 38 commons, 37 uncommons, 27 rares, 14 super rares, and 7 action point cards. Is this? I wonder if this is an. Oh, this must be an action point card because it showed the AP07 at the bottom. Oh, someone right now is probably watching and going like, "You idiot." But there's also fancier cards than the action point one, so I don't know if that's like, again, like Pokemon, or it's the same exact as like super rare, but it's just the fancier version, you know? Back tattoo. Backside. Ooh. Not that we're missing too much on these commons here. Mainly looking for the fancy ones. Alright, Marion. And... oh! We got an SR... we got a 2-star SR. This is like $100 card, isn't it? Sleeve. Holy crap, look at that outfit, though. You got the leopard print going right there. She's really got that gal vibe going, you know? Holy crap, I actually think this is like a $100 card. I'll check it. I'll look at the end of the video. I'm not going to waste time looking at it now. Man, this is, I like the shiny border on this. Very nice. If it actually is worth something, should I grade it? I don't know if these cards are worth grading or not. That'd be kind of cool, though. Rupee. I'll take a look at the end just so we can keep going. I have a feeling this might be a long video because I'll be yapping too much. Okay. Imagine we get a second one. Yeah, right. Snow White. Marion again. Just do what I say. Okay. Snow White. Noah. That's not really a good girl's name. Pilgrims. Hey, and it got another Alice. Jackal. Alright, just some 2 rares there. Yeah, I'd have to look at all the characters in Nikke if I can find it, like one that's actually like my favorite. Because I don't even know all the characters. I don't even know which one. Again, like I said, I kind of like Noir, if that's how her name's pronounced. Noir. She's like, she's got like darker skin, and she usually wears like a bunny outfit. If we get her card, I'll point her out. Soda. Okay, there's Soda too. I mean, Soda's kind of interesting looking for 2 reasons. But it's also kind of a silly name. Scarlet. Ooh. Oh, it's an SR, but... ooh, Lapras again. Ooh, look at that gun. That's a big gun right there. 4,000 BP, whatever that means for the game. Nice. Nice. I actually kind of hope we pull a card of her, because I kind of... I don't even know if she has one, and I think she does. I haven't seen her in any of the commons. Arena. Okay. Diesel. Rappy again. I think Rappy's more like one of the main characters. I mean, there she is again. She's kind of like more one of the... Biscuit. Oh, she's cute. She's not... I don't know if she's really a main character. She's just like more... kind of like a niece. One of the more face of the game characters. Dorothy. The Biscuit one's kind of cute. Alright, we're halfway through. I'm hoping we can get one more kind of card like this. Something that's a little fancy looking. These ones are also pretty fancy. I like those too. N102. Miranda. Viper. Viper was kind of nice. Sugar. She ain't even holding anything. Lapis. That's kind of like the card we just pulled. She's just looking the other way. Neon. Marion. Ooh, that's a nice Marion right there. I mean, it's not really spoiler, but doesn't she get... Or maybe that's a different character. Isn't she the one that like gets shot like right at the beginning of the game? I've played through the beginning of the game, like the tutorial, and that's about it. I just know, like, I remember the beginning tutorials, like you go on a mission, one of the... I don't know if they're considered, if the characters are considered like androids or whatever. They're like technically robots, I think, or something. And she gets like corrupted, and then you have to like shoot her to put her down because there's no fixing her, or she'll turn into something. I don't know. I don't remember if it was Marion or not. Maybe the one that gets shot at the beginning of the tutorial ends up coming back later as like a clone or something. Wouldn't surprise me. Soda. Eleg. Okay, we haven't gotten her yet. I've seen her quite a bit. She's kind of cool. And Viper. Alright. Come on. One more fancy card. Just one more minimum. A guy card. Get out of here. Alice. I think Alice is popular too. I've seen her a lot. And she has waifu cards from the other sets too. Unless they just randomly chose. And there's Alice again. So I feel like she's kind of popular. Crow. Rappy. I'm probably saying her name wrong. Or Rappy. I don't know. Ooh, that's a fancy one. What rarity is this? SR Star. So it's a level under the signature one that we got. Again, I'll look at these at the end, but what if it was like, again, since I don't know anything about these cards quite well, end up pulling like 2 big hits right here, and someone's like, come on, I get nothing in my box, and this guy who doesn't know anything's getting good stuff. Or these are bad, I don't know. They look really nice. I really like the red and the white background. Nice color match. And I'm probably opening up these packs really poorly, too. But you get a lot of cards in a... Is it 12? 12 cards in a booster pack. It's quite a bit. Reward. Sakura. Encounter. Oh, there's the Noah again. Litter? Is that her? How you pronounce her name? Is that an animal? A wolf kind of thing with her? Alright, kind of goofy. I'll put that there with the other SRs. But we did get the one more hit, so I'm fine if we don't get anything in these 4 packs. Well, obviously I would like to get more in the 4, but... Got what I wanted. Let's see. Do what I say. Rapunzel. Alice and the Snow Queen. Okay, so that's Snow Queen. We haven't gotten like a fancy card of her yet either. Maxwell, also kind of a bad name for a girl. It's kind of a guy's name. Isabel. Some more rares. I think Union Arena is kind of gaining popularity, you know? I was at the card store, and they had, like, every single set there. A booster box of every single set sitting out. And I was really surprised. because they never had anything before. They had the Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen, Code Geass. They had everyone, Demon Slayer. So I was like, oh, I just knew the Nikke one would be kind of popular. And there's somewhat some sussy cards in here. Light of Hero. Ooh, we got another one like that first one that we got. The action point cards. I don't know the name of this character or the other one that we got. Still, it kind of stinks there's no foiling on it, but it's probably like a gameplay token or something. Or like well, there's no other action point cards, I don't think. So I feel like that might be what it is. Alright. I think we've seen most of the commons by now. Counter, Shifty, Viper, Poly, Roly-poly. Privity. I don't know if it's Privity or Privity. Privity sounds bad. I don't know the proper way to pronounce her. Dorothy. Okay, exactly. Back to back of the same artwork. We just got a fancier, shiny foil of her. Ooh, and it's kind of cool. You get a little, like, it's not a silhouette, but like a little bit of her face in the background there too. That's cool. We'll put that there. That there. We got one pack left. We have one pack, and then we'll check out these cards here. Let's see if we got anything super insane. Imagine we pull the big hit of her. That'd be a S++ box. This already seems like a good box to me. My luck is usually really bad. The weak and the strong. Senti, our last card. It's just a rare. Ooh, Red Hood. We haven't gotten this yet, though. Nice. Alrighty. So it looks like we got, I'm assuming 2 hits, and I'm assuming the action point cards aren't really hits. But I think these are some really good pulls. Let me check them out here and look at these. I kind of want to see what the other action points are. So, oh, there is a Noir card, but don't have it. Okay, so Rupee is if I want to make sure this isn't like, make sure it's the same code and everything. UE114BT. Yeah, no. That's a $100 card. I'm gonna have to put that in the card saver. I kind of want to grade it. I'd have to look at it more to see if it's worth grading, but it depends. I'd have to look if it's worth grading this series or not. But that's a very nice looking card. Quality's really good. That's one of the that's like one of the higher rarities of the set. And Reppy, oh, there she is. Alright. And that's also like a $16 card there. Just if anyone wants an estimate on value for the cards there. Action point, I'm not really seeing the action point on here unless I like go farther down. Oh, okay, yeah. Action points are like $1 or 50 cents. So I figured they're more for gameplay, but they're still really cool. I like the way that one looks. Still, we came out big time with our 2 pretty good hit with this really big hit here. That's enough to like buy a new box for a new video. So yeah, unless I'll have to check out grading. I might grade these if they're worth it. If not, I'll just sell them and buy some more boxes for other videos. And our little prize card there too. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I liked opening that. That was pretty enjoyable. Nice to open up some official TCG for once. I mean, of course, the waifu cards are nice because they don't hold back on the boom, 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 boom like this. But official cards are nice to open because they're actually official, you know, the real deal, and sometimes a lot better quality. So this was fun. Yeah, you guys have to let me know down below in the comments if I should open up more official TCG stuff. Of course, I'm going to still open up waifu stuff, but I wouldn't mind opening up, like I said, the Azure Lane boxes and the other Nikke boxes, because they look really cool, and that would be really fun if we pulled something really good. And it doesn't have to be waifu stuff. Maybe there's, like I said, the Demon Slayer Union Arena, if I should open that, or anything else. I probably will. So you have to let me know if that's enjoyable, or if it's like, nah, stick to the sussy waifu stuff. We don't want you opening up this. So I'll have to see if anybody says anything. Otherwise, that will wrap up today's video. That was pretty fun, pretty exciting. You can check down in the description below. I've got my eBay shop for cards you can buy. I've got my Twitch where you can watch live streams when they happen. I also do them on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about going there if you don't want to. And I also have my Discord server where you can join, where we talk about basically waifu stuff and post pictures of waifu stuff and whatnot. So, yeah, feel free to check that out. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next unboxing video.